Hello everyone and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So in this episode of my YouTube videos, we are going to be talking about some currency pairs that are on top of my watch list on 20th of May 2025. But before we move to the technical aspect, let's first of all go to the fundamentals, or let's first of all check the macroeconomic event that is about to be hit, or that is about to be released, that is going to affect the market as well. So let's first of all move to the let's check the economic calendar and see what you are having for today. So today is 20th of May 2025. So looking at the economic calendar, we don't have major impact news during the lending session. So we had some major news. We had some interest rate that was released during the Asian session that was on Australian dollar. So it has been released. So refreshing the data, we notice that we don't have any high impact news during the lending session. And during the New York session, we are going to be having CPI to be released on the Canadian dollar. So that's the only major impact news that we are going to be having for today. So let's check the technical aspect and see which of the currency pairs that are having a high chances of playing out this morning or moving in our favor this morning. So first of all, the one on top of my watch list is GBP card. So GBP card is not something, it is not moving, or it is not doing something that we mostly want to see, or mostly we see on the chart. Okay, according to the way I trade, or according to my style of trading. So on GBP card, looking at the H4 time frame, currently we don't have any reaction, or we don't have any reactional level looking left. We don't have any reactional level looking left until this level. So what I'm expecting, currently price has broken from this zone. Price has broken from this zone. Okay, looking at the daily time frame, checking the trend at the daily time frame. The daily time frame trend is what? An uptrend. Price was making higher highs and higher lows. So the trend at this point is what? An uptrend. So looking at the H4 time frame too is also what? An uptrend. It aligns with what the daily time frame is doing. The daily H4 time frame too is also what? An uptrend, doing more of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. So at this point, what I'm expecting is what? I'm expecting price. Currently, price has broken out from the zone. So we taking the breakout from the zone is not something I would recommend us to be doing this morning, because price is currently in the middle of the range. So if you are buying at this point, it's like you are trying to catch a falling knife. Price has already taken off. So what you have to be waiting for is price to pull back over here to the area of interest. Then you try going for a buy at this point. So price has already taken off. So we just have to be patient, wait for pullback. If it happens, you are going to be getting a pullback. Then we take a buy. Look for an entry. Then we take a buy. So this is the zone, or this is the level you are targeting for price to be heading to. So the next currency pair on top of my watch list is AUD card. So with AUD card, looking at the daily time frame on AUD card is what? An uptrend. Looking at the trend, price was kind of consolidating, but in general, or in overall, the market is what? An uptrend at this point at the daily time frame. So looking at the H4 time frame, at this point, what I'm expecting is what? The H4 time frame too is also what? An uptrend at this point. The H4 time frame too is also what? An uptrend at this point. So at this point, what I'm expecting price to be doing is what? I want this candle to close above this weekly zone. So if this candle happens to close above this weekly zone, then you are going to be looking for a buy entry and take a buy to what? This target. So that's what I'm expecting it to happen on what? AUD card. So these are the two major currency pairs that are on top of my watch list. So I'm waiting for this candle. It looks like this ongoing candle never, yeah. So it looks like the wick was not that long. We were not having a lower wick, as in the wick at the lower, we don't have. So at this point, what I'm going to be waiting for is what? I'm going to be waiting for price to break above this one. If price breaks above this one, that's when I'll be looking for what? A buy. The lower wick is okay. I was thinking like you are having short lower wick, or the lower wick is not that tall. But at this point, I think it's okay. So I'll be looking for what? If price breaks above this one and the body of the candle has not filled this zone, I'll be looking for a buy to what? to take a buy to this level. That's what I'll be waiting for on AUD card. And then next on top of my watch list, let's check out on gold. So at this point on gold, what I'm waiting for is what price is currently sitting on this area of interest. So at this point, you just wait for a shifting trend at the lower time frame for a buy. So if price decide to break above this level, if price decide currently the 30-minute candle has closed below. So if this candle close above this level, the chances that gold USD SAU is going to get to this side is very, very high. The chances of it getting to this side is very high. So at this point with gold USD, the trend is what? An uptrend. Okay, the H4 trend is an uptrend. Looking at the H1 trend, the H1 trend looks like a downtrend. It looks like a downtrend. So at this point, we are going to solely focus on the higher time frame, which is the H4. So at this point, what I'm waiting for is if the candle close above this one, then you'll be looking for what? A buy to this level. So yeah, so I was also having a look. Having a I was watching NASDAQ too. I was thinking it's going to give an opportunity, but it has already taken off. So the setup that I was expecting it to happen has already what price has already moved. So we don't have something of that sort on what NASDAQ. So at this point, the ones that I'm having a close eye, GBP card, AUD card, if I'm trading currencies, those are the currency pairs that I'm having a close look at them. Okay, so if it happens, then I'll be taking a trade on. If I don't see it aligned with the way I want it to be, then I'm not going to be taking a trade on. So trade safe, trade, make sure you are taking something that aligns with your trade setup. If I've not subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. Subscribe to the channel, give a like to the video too, so that you don't miss out. And kindly put the channel on all notification. Anytime I upload video, you'll be the first person to get updated. Thank you all and have a good trading day. Bye.